Hi everybody, welcome back to GM mode. We just did the Royal Rumble. I was able to pull off a victory for Mankind. I'm gonna check my roster quickly. Why are you unsatisfied? Loss after loss really hurts one moral. How about a little GM intervention? How about don't suck ass every week and then you won't lose? Same with you, Eugene. And Kane. And I don't even care. Everybody's been losing. That's like the moral of like the story. What are the rivalries like? Luckily, it doesn't look like any of them broke. So, although this one and this one I'm gonna have to break because obviously, or wait, it's Edge that's champion. Yeah, Edge is champion. So obviously, Edge and Mankind are gonna have to like rival, so this way the main event at WrestleMania is like 5 stars, which of course like people are gonna like whine every week like, I need my title shot, and it's like, no, go away. But to start off, let's actually have Edge face off against Kurt Angle, and we will have like the managers as the rivalries, but on the opposite teams. So if I remember correctly, especially because I was just looking at it, I'm pretty sure it was Hulk Hogan and Mankind that were rivaling. Let me double check that. Rivalries, yeah, Hulk Hogan and Mankind. And we're actually going to take promo 2 to start a new rivalry between Mankind and Edge. I don't know if it will diminish these other 2 rivalries, but we could even potentially keep them going too, like have all 3, why not? But I don't know if you can do that or not. So match 5 is going to be a handicap where everybody attacks Shawn Michaels because he cannot win, or he can win because he's like very popular. Well, we got to help the Big Show because he can't win for shit. So we're going to have, I guess, I'm trying to think who else was in a rivalry. What was it? Ric Flair and Rey Mysterio, but I don't like Ric Flair's popularity. Let me just put some placeholders for now, because I could potentially... Alright, yeah, it's RVD and Rick, and then... Alright, everybody else is in, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and give him, like, Triple H and Batista, because they're pretty strong. Pretty sure they're the tag champions, too. Actually, let me check the champions. Sorry, I, sometimes when I don't play this for a while, I forget, like, everything. Okay, yeah, they are the tag champions, and Andre's the United States, and we got Rey Mysterio as the cruiserweight. And we actually don't have Andre in a rivalry, so I should probably change that as well. So for match 4, let's actually put the United States champion on the line. And we will have Andre the Giant face off against, let's see, who would be the best person? I would have said, like, let's do Christian, because we want to get him out of, like, World Heavyweight. Match 3 is going to be a tag team. We're going to work on, I think it was, like, Muhammad and Rene Dupree that were in a rivalry. But actually, I gotta make that a handicap too, because like there's a bunch of people like who can't win. So let's do Rene Dupree. I think Kane was one of them, and then Shelton Benjamin I know was another. And they'll face off against Muhammad Hassan. We'll just do money here for number 2. Match 2 can be another, or actually it can just be a regular tag team, which will involve the cruiserweight rivalry, which I forgot Eugene's actually somebody who needed help winning too. So, alright, Rey Mysterio, RVD, and Ric Flair, and Eugene, and who is left? Daivari and Orlando Jordan. So let's go ahead and put them in a singles match. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this card. Pretty nice, I think. And to be honest, I'm going to skip these matches. Honestly, at this point going forward, I think it's just going to be match cards the rest of the way, minus the pay-per-views. I apologize because it's going to make the series a lot shorter, but next GM mode that I ever do on this channel, I will like not be lazy and actually put effort into playing more matches. Unless you guys like this format, because let me know, because it's easier for me. Alright, luckily Ric Flair and Eugene won. But yeah, I guess a mixed reception of it, so, and the 3 people won, so that's good. And Christian actually won the United States Champion, so that's gonna start for a decent rivalry. Like a good Big Show won and his team, so they can stop whining. I think it was only Big Show complaining though. And Kurt Angle pulled off the win against Edge. So, alright, we got a new champion. They always let John Cena's contract expire for some reason. Or, like, get close to expiring, rather. And Hassan and Dupree's contracts are expiring. So let's see. Actually, they are in the lower card, aren't they? Can I pawn them off for anybody? Let's check that out. Proposed trade. I think one was like, yeah, oh, this is my brand. So 53 and 45. I can get... I really... yeah, I don't think I want any of these people, really. So, they like trash Scotty's career and Carlito's, because I know for a fact he starts off higher than that. So I guess let's just renew them. Why are you upset? I have been losing every week. How about helping me? Luckily he's the only one for a change. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'll give you 5 weeks. And actually with that 45, is there anybody... William Regal's actually slightly higher. So let's do a swap. So, Rene Dupree, I am so sorry, especially because I won't have plans for William Regal either, but he's slightly higher. Let's give him like another run. If he can pull off wins, he can stay on the brand. If he gets lower than like Paul London or Rene, if Raw doesn't pick them up, we might switch him out again. So yeah, let's just jump into the next week, which is February 7th in Westbrook, Maine. Actually, before I do that, let me check to make sure my rivalry started. Alright, good. We got Edge and Mankind. It did kill the other 2 rivalries, but that was the plan. So, yeah, let's book these matches now. And the main event, basically, for rating purposes, is going to be Big Show and Shawn Michaels, because they right now, by far, have the longest rivalry going. Where are you, Shawn Michaels? Oh, Shawn has a minor injury. They don't even have a title. So, match 4, that's going to be our new rivalry, which is Edge and Mankind. They're going to face off for, like, the first time here. I don't know if it's the first time they've wrestled, but it's the first time since the whole main event win. Wow. The Royal Rumble win. Can't believe I had to think that one over. Let's go ahead and throw up a tag team match. We got Batista and Triple H are still the tag champions. Honestly, I didn't mean to keep them going this long in that division, but they seem to be pretty good there, so I guess that's where they're going to be at this point. And actually, let's go ahead and we'll throw Kurt Angle and Rey Mysterio a tag team shot because, I don't know, they seem like they would be a pretty cool team. And match 3 will be, I'm actually going to go ahead and let's do something so it's not just single. The Cruiserweights can face off in a hardcore. And those are Ric Flair and RVD. Wait. No, is Rey Mysterio the champion? I thought it was RVD for some reason. Let me check that quickly. Or I thought it was Ric Flair, rather. Okay, it is Rey Mysterio. So, we gotta put Rey Mysterio here. You know what? Let's just keep it that way. Rey Mysterio has a chance tonight to go for double or nothing. If he can win 2 matches in a row, if he wins, he can not only be the Cruiserweight champion, but he will also be the Tag Team champion. And actually, I didn't mean to hit that. Let me give him Ric Flair as the manager, because that's why I thought it was like one of these two that had the title. I really gotta look at all this stuff before I start recording these things. But, alright, there. Let's go ahead and do the main event hype, of course, because I've been forgetting to do that a lot lately. And then match number 2 is gonna just be, I guess, Andre and Christian. Sorry I put you guys solo on the card, especially since, like, Hulk Hogan's... Oh, shit, there's, like, a lot of people still left. So let's do 6-man tag as the first match, just so that some of these guys get used. We'll make it Tornado. I gotta put in... Actually, I just released Renee, so that's not a rivalry anymore. I'm gonna keep William Regal, because even though I think he has, like, the lowest number, this is his, like, night back, so... I'm gonna do Muhammad and... Jordan, and I think that just leaves Shelton and Daivari, which actually I think, yeah, let's get rid of Muhammad for Shelton Benjamin, only because he has higher popularity, not by a whole lot, but it is a little more, so it should help the match like that much. So let me go ahead and simulate this all. Shelton Benjamin, Eugene, and Orlando Jordan actually won here against freaking Hulk Hogan and Kane and William Regal. Christian beat Andre again somehow. RVD actually won the Cruiserweight champion, so Rey Mysterio does not have that anymore. And unfortunately, Batista and Triple H won the tag champions over Kurt Angle and Rey Mysterio. So... in the double or nothing opportunity for Rey Mysterio ended with nothing. Edge defeated Mankind and Shawn Michaels defeated Big Show. So, alright, we got, obviously we signed William Regal here. Lita's contract's expiring, Muhammad's got a new deal, blah blah blah, and I got 2 more contracts expiring this week. And a full recovery. Shawn Michaels is now 100%. Oh no, what are you upset about? It's been a while since I've had... You just lost the freaking, like, United States champion last week, so I don't want to hear that it's been a while. You've been losing every week. You double lost, so that makes sense. And, alright, so Ric Flair and Kane. I'm just curious to see who I could get for them, quickly. Okay, so 64 and 77. I could get Divas back again, but I don't really want to do that. And I don't really want to trade Ric Flair for Chavo or Danny Basham, so I think I'm going to leave that as is. So I'm going to go ahead and renew the contracts. Let's give Kane 5 more weeks and Ric Flair 5 more weeks. And there is somebody that I've been meaning to... Actually, I could fire William Regal again. But there is one more legend that I've been meaning to bring back for, like, probably 3 episodes now. So I'm going to just, like... Because normally I just do it and it's like, oh my god. But then I make it the thumbnail anyway. So we're just going to spoil the last legend. And it is going to be Bret Hart. So we're going to turn him on. And next week he will be available for hire. So let's go ahead. We're doing the Valentine's Day special of SmackDown apparently. And luckily Bret Hart will be here in time for the No Way Out pay-per-view. Actually, let me check just to make sure that the rivalry between Big Show and Shawn Michaels... Oh wow, it's like 3 thumbs up. So... It's at its peak now, so hopefully it lasts 2 more weeks so that this way we can get the max thumbs out of it for the pay-per-view. So Shawn Michaels, you're gonna face off against Big Show, because this has become, for a second I was like, he must be selected, but I was looking at Legends. So there's that one. Match 5 is gonna be like Edge and Mankind again. Actually, rather than Edge and Mankind, let's give them managers. No, let's help out Rey Mysterio. And this is gonna look weird, but they're gonna be on the same team. And Rey Mysterio is gonna face off against Kurt Angle, because like he screwed him out of his title, sort of. Let's go ahead and do a main event hype. Match 4 is gonna be a United States Champion match, so that Andre can like not complain that he has had no title shots. Match 3 is gonna be a tag team match with Batista and Triple H, of course. And they're gonna face off against Hulk Hogan and who else? Let's see here. I guess Kane. Yeah, we'll leave Kane. It's gonna be a non-title match though. But let's go ahead and do advertising for the monies for Promo 1. Match 2 is gonna be Ric Flair and RVD. Because I think they are still in a rivalry. And then match 1, I think, okay, not as many people. But this time we can do 6-man tag again and actually use everybody this time. So Daivari and William Regal and... Sorry, William Regal, I know I just hired you, but this may or may not be your last match again. Orlando, Shelton, and Eugene. Some of these guys, like Orlando and Shelton, although I guess they were like in United States matches a couple times, but they've pretty much just floated through this whole thing. Like before I end this whole series, I'll have to like look through everybody one by one to see like who got title shots and who didn't. So let's simulate results though. Alright, these Daivari, Regal, and Hassan actually won against Orlando, Eugene, and Shelton. RVD beat Ric Flair, Batista, and Triple H. They are still dominating the tag team. Christian won, so sorry. Okay, Andre's gonna bitch again because he's losing every week. The team of 3 won against Kurt Angle, and Big Show beat Shawn Michaels. So now, that's not even relevant to me. Wait, why is it over on the Raw side? Hopefully that doesn't mean that they picked him up already, because typically they put it over here. But yeah, Bret Hart's joined the free agents. I got no email. Alright, good. They did not pick him up. So, Andre, you just had a fucking title shot. I know you really want, like, the WWE champion, which maybe I'll give him a chance for it, but we're gonna face off against Christian again, I guess. I don't know. So, hey, you remember how I was like, yeah, let's bring William Regal back? Yeah, that's not gonna happen anymore. So, let's go ahead and sign Bret Hart. We'll give him a 3-month contract, because at this point, that will be enough to keep him in for the rest of the year. So we got like a ton of legends now. Basically, we only have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people that aren't at 80 popularity. So that's amazing. Kane, what is your problem? Oh my god, this is where everybody starts complaining they want title shots and all of that wonderful stuff. So actually, alright. This is the week before the pay-per-view though, so I don't know if I want to give up title shots. Main event's gotta be, of course, my main rivalry. I'm gonna be sad if it like breaks before this pay-per-view. Match 5. Let's go ahead and do let's do tag team Edge and let's actually do Edge and Christian face off against Andre the Giant and Mankind. Because that's like the 2 champions versus the 2 like on and off friend people or whatever you want to call them at this point. Promo 2, it's got to be a pay-per-view hype. Match 4, let's do RVD and Ric Flair, because like I think they're one of the only other rivalries. Match 3, let's do tag and trio. We'll give Triple H and Batista a challenge this week, especially because Hulk Hogan needs a win. So Rey Mysterio, I guess, can be on the other. Not freaking Kane. Triple H, and let's let Bret Hart debut in this one, because I forgot about him even though I just signed him. So yeah, he can debut there. Actually, no, let's save him for the pay-per-view, obviously. So, alright, let's throw Kurt Angle, because even though he had got beat up last week, him and Rey Mysterio settled their differences, and they're going to work with Hulk Hogan, because that makes sense, right? Alright, match 2 is just going to be a singles between Kane and Eugene. And then match number 1 will be a tag team. And that should hopefully use like everybody minus Bret Hart. Where are we? Daivari and Muhammad. So yeah, that works out perfectly. And let's go ahead and simulate this all. And actually Orlando and Shelton won. Luckily these guys are pretty even with each other. Eugene beat Kane, and okay, good. Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle, and Hulk Hogan won because they needed those wins. RVD beat Ric Flair. Edge and Christian won, so now Andre the Giant's going to be extra pissed. Big Show beat Shawn Michaels. So, alright, it is time. Oh, that's right, they predetermined like a main event here. So this is going to be an interesting kind of factor. Alright, so, oh, it's just a battle royal too. I thought it was like, oh well, we'll find out. I thought it was going to be like Elimination Chamber, but I guess not. So, let's see, anything important? Oh shit, like everybody's contracts. Battle Royal at the pay-per-view due to an overwhelming fan response. Okay, so yeah, it really is just the Battle Royal. Time to interfere with the other shows. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. In the next one, we're going to do pay-per-view and renew all the contracts. So thank you for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, have a very wonderful day. Bye.